Other interesting business news, unfortunately, John Deere is projected to lay off 600 of their production workers across Iowa as well as Illinois, or if you're from there, usually called Illinois. But nevertheless, this comes to us thanks to a local ABC affiliate. And they say, quote, John Deere lays off around 600 employees in Davenport, as well as East Moline and Dubuque, which, I mean, I don't know how many people, if you're not from Iowa, you probably don't know those areas, but Hawkeye, I recognize a couple of them. They say that they will be laid off by August 30th. So, in silver lining, hopefully, their bosses are giving them heads up, and while they're working this job, maybe at night they're doing applications to see for new jobs, so they have a little bit of a buffer or time frame. That way they don't, lose your job today, and depending on circumstances, have to rely on employment or your life savings. So again, this, to me, I always try to find a silver lining, so that's good that maybe they give a little heads up. Now, in terms of the breakdown, they say that the breakdown will come from the John Deere Harvester Works in East Moline, Illinois. That's going to be a cut of 280 production employees. They say that the John Deere Davenport Works in Davenport, Iowa, is going to be laying off 230 production employees. Then, of course, they are going to have the John Deere Dubuque Works in Dubuque, Iowa. That's going to be 100 employees being laid off from the production team. And I'm not sure if I misspoke, it's the East Moline, Illinois location was for the first one. They note that, according to the release, layoffs are being made following the reduced demand for Deere's products from these factories, with industry sales expected to decline in the future. Definitely not good. They say that employees who are laid off will be eligible to be recalled to the home factory, with those laid off placed in seniority order or return for new openings. Which, unfortunately, given the market trend, and again, you see similar, there's not a lot of competition in terms of these giant, agricultural machines. You have Case New Holland being a big competitor, as well as Caterpillar in some regards for different machineries, large machineries that these companies manufacture. But definitely sad business news. Hopefully they're able to find some gainful employment at another location in the future. And yeah, these people sometimes forget. I mean, the John Deere tractors aren't the ones you see. Oh, they do see, the small ones when you go to like the Home Depot or Lowe's, where those might be a couple $100, relatively speaking. But these factories are the ones where they are the size of like a school bus or more. They cost, a pretty penny for farmers, so it's prohibitive in many cases to purchase new ones. And we've seen a lot of farmers moving away from this brand, particularly the past couple of years, because of the right repair. And a lot of these companies like to lock them in. That's why a lot of farmers use the older, more vintage equipment, because you can actually repair it yourself. So it will be interesting to see. Hopefully they're able to find some gainful employment at a future location or a future company in the upcoming couple of months. A little bit of sad news for John Deere today. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.